Hello, hello, everyone. First off, can you hear me? Um, okay, I'm sure I'm muted everywhere else. Okay. First off, can you hear me? And then I'll do introduction. You don't hear me. Uh-oh. Let's see if my headphones are plugged in or not plugged in, or if they're on or not. I try not to use these because sometimes they don't work. You hear me? Okay. Good. All right. All right. First things first. Hello, if you've never been here, my name is Sarah. I am the owner of SarahAnnCreations.com online, where I specialize in embroidery, crochet, DTF, print. I do a lot of things. So if you're ever looking for a unique gift or anything like that, please go to my website. I just celebrated my first year of my website in November. So this past November was my first year. And yeah, so I'm trying really hard to keep it going. So please visit my website if you haven't already. And that's SarahAnnCreations.com. It's also linked down below. And on top of that, I'm actually doing a Christmas flash sale right now on my website. So from today until December 14th, so this coming Sunday, I am going to be having everything 15% off except for gift cards. So if there's anything on there that you are dying to have, go check it out. The discount should be added when you do checkout, then the stuff will pop down to its lower price. So I'm doing that just because it was a rough year for everyone, and especially my little business. So I'm just trying to, be able to keep this business still afloat. That's it, pretty much. So I'm the owner on there. I also have some embroidery files on Etsy at Sarah Ann Digitals on Etsy. I don't do a whole lot with that. I just leave them there. I also have fabric designs that I have on Spoonflower. I have my Spoonflower linked below and my website linked below. If you are a diamond painter, I am a licensed artist with Crafts with Crashleaf over on her website. And yeah, so if you like diamond painting and you need release papers to go on your diamond painting, I do have some designs over there, and I'm just Sarah Ann Creations on there as well. So, I think that's it. So today, I've decided to do something called freestanding lace. And it's like lace ornaments made on my embroidery machine. Right now you can hear one working. I was trying to get them made and like pictures taken so I could put it up on my website and be like, okay, they're available, but I'm not that fast. About the well, I don't think none of my art is actually like, they're very piecey. It's not an actual art piece. So I don't think anything I have would be like a real art piece. Maybe minis, but that's about it. And hello, Denise. I did see you. I'm not ignoring you. I just took a minute. Hello, Denise. I haven't seen you in a long time. I hope you are well and that your business is doing well. You cannot hear what? Me or my machine? I think it blocks out the machine noise because that sucker gets loud. And listening to it all day gets loud too. Okay, so don't judge me on, I don't have any like proper hanging, I don't have any proper hangers for these ornaments that I'm making. I really want to get something a little more delicate. I do have this, but it's very delicate. You can barely see it. See, it's like super delicate. I don't have anything currently, so I'll have to look online to see if I can find anything. But I am working on, I made one the other day, my first time ever making a freestanding lace ornament, and it was a Santa. I will show you that. And I am working on, I am working on one right now, and it's actually a snowflake. And again, well, it just finished. So, with freestanding lace, let me grab what you need. What gold thread are you talking about? That's embroidery thread. That's even thinner than this is. So my embroidery thread is about like this or thinner. So that's not that's not gonna work. I don't think I have any other gold thread. Any other gold thread? I have some ribbon, but it's not small enough. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go online. Like I think this would be perfect. It's just very, very thin, and I'm afraid it would, I don't know. It's very delicate. So, for freestanding lace, what it is your machine, instead of having fabric on your hoop, your machine would just have a type of stabilizer. So, when I make my bags, I have a cutaway or a tearaway stabilizer, depending on which bag I'm making. And that I can either cut it away or you tear it away after it's finished. Now with freestanding lace, there is no cutaway or tearaway, and there is no fabric going on and then stitching. So you don't do anything with any of that. With this, you have a stabilizer, and it's a wash-away stabilizer. So it's almost the one I have anyway. I haven't used all of them. I've just used this one. I got it off of Amazon years ago to try freestanding lace and never tried it. And then I just recently did, and it works fine. So it's almost like a fabric, sort of. And you put this in your hoop, and that is the only thing you're stitching on. There is no fabric, there is no vinyl, there's no faux leather or anything. It's just this very thin layer. And it does all the stitching on it. And then once it's done, you remove it off of your hoop and you go wash it away underwater, which is why it's called wash away. So you wash it away. There is another type of wash away that is a topper. That's a wash away topper. So what you would do is, say you have a towel that has a bunch of fuzzies all over it. You would put the clear topper on top of it, and then you would stitch on top, and it helps to flatten all that fuzzy so that your stitching looks nice and neat and tidy. And then you would spritz it and wash it off. Or you'd throw it in the washing machine and it would wash it away. But with that, you would also use a regular stabilizer to hold the fabric. This is all it's using, and then once you wash it away, it gets rid of all of it. And you're left with the lace. So it looks like it's just freestanding lace. I've never digitized freestanding lace and it looks like a pain in the butt, so I probably never will. But I do love the look of freestanding lace. Now it is a lot of stitches, just saying. Like, some of them, they're at least in the 20,000 stitches. So it's a lot of stitches and like wear and tear on your machine. But anyway, so one of the designs that I made the other day was this Santa Claus. Now, if you want to know where I got these designs, if you're an embroiderer yourself, I got these designs at So Cute Angel on Etsy. She has beautiful designs. I haven't stitched all of them, so I don't know the quality of all of them, but this one turned out good from what I did. I don't know how neat or whatever they need to be, but I think it stitched out nicely. So there's a Santa Claus. And then also I'm thinking about ironing. Well, not ironing, but I believe if you need to make an ornament more solid, I could add some starch spray, which I have this starch spray. Wow, this looks like a child got into it and broke it. Okay. Please, let's not be broken, okay? So I have some starch spray that I could maybe like stiffen some of these up a bit. So let me grab the one that's on here. So, ooh, this one's pretty too. Okay, so on this one, I did a snowflake because snowflakes are just, what's the word? They're very traditional. Snowflakes are traditional. So I'm using my I think it's 5.5 by 5.5. Where do you put the measurement? Yeah, 5.5 inch mighty hoop. So this is magnetic. I much prefer my magnetic ones because they're just quicker to hoop everything up. But for my bags, I cannot use it because I don't have a big enough mighty hoop that can go on my machine. Yeah, that can hold my stuff. So here is what the finished thing looks like. So this is the finished ornament, but what I do is I take the ornament and I go ahead and I trim all this excess wash away stabilizer. I don't get like super close to the edge, like, you know, like you're fussy cutting something. But I get close enough so that when I wash it off, it's not trying to wash away all this extra fluff. You know what I mean? So I try and trim so that the wash away process isn't such a pain in the rump. So, and I'm not sure if I could tear. The only thing about tearing it is then I would worry that it would loosen my stitches and might cause a little bit of a headache for that. So I just trim away near the edge, like 1/8 of an inch or so. So here is the finished ornament. So this is the front, and this is actually the back. Now you could change colors for each one. So, for my Santa, instead of the whole back being white from my bobbin, I could make bobbins that are red, and like this linen color and black and gold, and then it would like reflect the front. So it would look like, so it could be spun around 360 and it wouldn't look any different. So, once that's done, then I can take this and wash it away. So I can go run it underwater or dip it in. Like what I've been doing is taking a bowl of warm water and just dunking it in and then taking it out and kind of rubbing it away. But I don't have warm water with me right now because I'm in the basement and we don't have any water down here. But I'll try to go wash this. Once I get this started stitching, I will go run this upstairs and dunk it. Or do you guys want to see it? I would have you guys see it, wash it away. The only problem is if it's got it on it, it gets kind of sticky. And so I want to be nearby more water to like get the stick off. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Now, the other ornament that I did, so it's up to you guys. You guys will get to decide what next ornament we do. Since I've done all three of the ones that I have purchased, there's a million more. Like she has one on her Etsy shop that's a nativity scene. She has a lot of nativity scenes. But she has one that's absolutely gorgeous. I just didn't purchase it because I was trying to restrain myself. Um, I was trying to restrain myself from purchasing too many because I'm like, you don't have the money. So, this is the other one that I am doing. So you guys get to choose which one you want to watch, and we can do as many as you want. But I'm gonna try and keep our live not too long because I know not everyone has time. So we can do Santa, Snowflake. The Snowflake's pretty quick-ish. And then my final one I have, which I fell in love with, is the mermaid. So if you can see the mermaid, isn't that stunning? Like, it's beautiful. So, you guys go ahead and choose which one you want to see get put on the machine, and then we can get that going. The mermaid. Okay, I've got one vote for mermaid. I had a feeling it would be the mermaid, but now the mermaid is more time consuming, just to let you know. It says it takes like 38 minutes. I think it takes a little longer, but so what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna add this into my hoop. Oh shoot, really what? Oh shoot, really? Okay, so I just lay it down. That hopefully there's nothing. Ugh, I've got stuff everywhere. Sorry. It's kind of a mess. Okay. So we have this, and then I will take my hoop and it just snaps it on. Now, sometimes it doesn't make it as tight as I want it to, so I try to open it so that it can tighten it a bit, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Here, let's redo it. Um, So, what size? So, my machine, I actually have a few. I saw this earlier, and now I'm answering your question, Kat. So I have a few magnetic. So I'm grabbing them. Hold on. And it's very cold at my house, especially being in the basement. So I've got every heater going. Okay, so um, I have the 5x5 hoop, which fits fine. I also have this 8x9 mighty hoop. This is another magnetic hoop. And then I have, this says it's 8x13. No. I'm trying to find, oh, it says it's 8x13. However, if compare, so this is the mighty hoop, right? I have to keep it away from my computer because the magnets in this can screw up my computer. So if you compare this to this one, there is much more of a stitching field in this one. If you see, like, there's the start of the stitching field. There's more room to go up. Here, it kind of blocks it off, if you can tell. So my bags will not fit in this. My bags will fit in this one, barely. That's why I use this one all the time. So I always use this for my bags, and this one I can't use. Like, this is okay for if I was doing a shirt or something, but I can't use it for my bags, which really bums me out. Now, and that's the biggest my machine will take onto it. So, like an 8x13. Do they call this an 8x13? Oh, they call this one an 11.8 by 7.9. So this one's got a bigger sewing field than this one does, and this one says it's 8x13, which I'm like, so there are machines. So the next size up from my machine's only 6 needles. The 12 needle can have a bigger sewing area. And then commercial machines like a Melco or a Ricoma or things like that have a bigger sewing area. So I could get mighty hoops for those. But each mighty hoop, how much? I think this mighty hoop's about like $170 or something like that. So mighty hoops are a lot more expensive. They're a lot more of an investment than one of these. This will kill your fingers after a while, and this one is like a lot quicker and more convenient. But they both have their pros and their cons, right? So let me go ahead and put these back. This one away. Okay. So now let me put this, hoop this back on. It's a little bit better. Try to make it as sturdy as possible. but it's hard to get in there. There we go. Got some of it out. Okay, I think that should be okay. Now, one thing when I'm doing what I noticed when doing this freestanding lace, I have to run my machine as slow as it will go. So the slowest I have for my machine is 600, is it RPM? Let's see. Yeah, RPM. I normally run my machine at 800 RPM. So the lowest this one will go will be 600 RPM. And you still tend to have um like thread breakage and things like that. So there may be a bit of that going on. So first off, so I think we're gonna keep the mermaid tail and hair white because they don't have a breaking point where you can change the hair color. You could change the tail color a little bit, except this and this go together, and this front bang goes with the tail. So I think I'll leave that white just to be simple. But we can change her skin tone and the seashell. So if you guys want me to change those colors, let me know, and we can go through and see what we might have. Like it could be purple, it could be blue, it could be I'm trying to see if I have skin tone colors. Oh, that one's a little bit darker. That one's a little darker. Yeah, I have some. I just don't want to make her gold. That would be a little funny. Um, um, have like a peachy kind of color. Um, this is okay. Whoops. Um, like pretty purples. Yellow. I have a ton of different kinds of colors. I just don't know what you guys might be feeling. Um, this kind of peachy color. So the skin tone I'm using is just like a linen. So I have my linen hooked up to my machine, so I'm just grabbing another linen kind of color. Whoa, stuff falling everywhere. So it's just like a linen color. I also have a little bit of a darker color. That might be pretty on her skin. Then I have a little bit darker color. I just worry, some of my colors are not like, they're not like brown, like they go into like golds. And I'm like, I mean, she could be a shiny gold mermaid, but I do have this brown. So this is kind of what I have. So like this. Um, yeah, I would change the hair color, but the problem is how they designed it. They didn't put a stopping point for the hair color. Now, I could go in and change the hair color, like put in my own stopping point, but I don't know if it's going to secure the thread the right way, if that makes sense. So what they did is I wonder if I can share that part. Hold on. Oh no, I don't know how I would share the screen. Go back. close. Okay, so let me see if I can share this part of my screen. Let me delete that. Sorry guys, I'm still here if you can still hear me. I'm trying to see if I can add a screen share so I can show you what I'm talking about. Display screen share. Goodness, why can't I figure out where I'm supposed to go? Display capture? I don't know. I don't want to capture that. I'm like, no, 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 no. There used to be a screen share. Scene, media source. I'm not sure where this went anymore. Oh, window capture? Maybe that's what it is. Oh, I got it. I got it. Okay. Let's see. Can you guys see that? Let me go onto it. So can you guys see this? Okay. Can you see what I'm currently on? Okay, good. All right. Now, let me explain to you. So if you go over here, this is the whole entire image. This entire thing is what's going to stitch, right? So if you go over here and you see, okay, there's step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and step 5. Step 1 is that part, right? Then that part, then that part, then that part, then that part. But if you see, here is her hair, and it's also connected to her tail. And they're actually connected. I do not want to screw up that connection, if you know what I mean. Because if I take away that connection, I could physically walk through and make a correction here, but I'm not sure if it'll work. So, I mean, I guess I could try. So let's go. I would have to go in here and I have to go play. So I have to play it out. Let me kind of skip it up. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to show this online or not. Since it was someone who made it, I don't know. I'm sorry, person. Okay. So I'm going to move this forward just a hair and see if I can break it up. I may not be able to break it up. Oh boy. This is going to take forever. Okay. Because if it goes over into the other side, I'm kind of poop out of luck. So I'll see what it does, and I'll stop it. See how it starts to go over to the other side? See, I could stop it here and then physically change the color. So let's go brown. Of course, that's not cream brown. I want real brown. Okay, here's like brown. Okay. See how I could physically stop it and make this brown, and then I would have to physically stop and make this brown. But I'm worried about the integrity of the file and whether it'll stay looking good or not. So I think I'm just gonna stick to the white to be safe. Does that make sense? I think I'll just stick to the white. Is that okay with everyone? Because I don't want to ruin it. Anyway, that makes sense. Okay, so we can do this, and we will just go ahead and change her skin tone and the shell. So I think you said this one instead of, so here is the one it's currently using, and then we'll go with this one. Well, then I have to break down the other one too. So, well, I mean, I guess you could do pink for the whole hair and then the whole tail. Let me see. This one? Are you talking about this one versus this one? I think you're talking about this one. Let me see if I change that to like a light pink. Pink. Okay. And then what color did you want for the and what color did you want for the seashell? Denise, are you good with pink? I have to grab my pinks. Okay, I currently have a pink on my machine. I'm not sure if it's the kind of pink you want. Oh, it looks like this pink. So it's 1815, they're the same. So this one's like a peachy pink, kind of. Okay. So her hair and all of the tail will be pink then. Okay. So the pinks we have, this is what's currently on my machine. It's like a very light pink. It may not come out very well. This one's a slightly lighter pink than that one. So we have, wish I had like a stand. 1, 2. And then all the rest of these are like very, very close. They're more towards the brighter side. And then I've got this darker one. And then I've got like this almost like a peachy tone pink, kind of. So I have no idea how to show it to you. Okay. So we have a lighter pink. So I'll do it by darkness. There, I would say this one's a little darker, maybe. So lighter, the lightest, next. These ones look almost identical in real life. This is called Build Your Own Mermaid. Build your own mermaid. So we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we already have the skin tone, got that. The first, second, and the last one. So this one, and this one. Okay, we'll take these ones out. Two or six. How about, because this one's already on my machine. So let's leave that one on my machine. I already have one on my machine. So it'll be one less thread that I have to cut and put a new one on. Okay, now for the color of the seashell. So if we go with this pink, what will be good for I'm trying to think what would go good with it. Pink, purple. Do a purple. You can even do the teal with it. So here's that like tealish color that I had. Okay. Thanks, Denise. So I have a few different purple. Do you want a lighter purple or a darker purple? Whoops. Yes, Denise loves purple. Denise does love purple. So do we want to go on the lighter side of purple or the darker side of purple? Because I've got lots. Sort of lots. So for the purples, I'll do the same thing as here. And I'll put the pink on it so you can see what would go with it. So we have light, a little bit darker, a little bit darker, that. And one kind of starts shifting to a different color. Okay. Oh, I've got some more. Wait, that's the same. Well, whatever. So here's the pink. So we'll do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you want to go with lighter, I would say either 1 or maybe 2. The 2 might go better with it. This is going on the seashell. So the seashell. So we've already picked this for the skin tone. So here's the skin tone. Whoa, that's a heavy one. So skin tone, the mermaid hair and tail, and then one of these would be the seashell. So the purple would be the seashell. So depending on which one you like. 2 or 3. So 2 or 3. So let's see. Yeah, the 3 might look pretty too. How about we go with, you want to go with 3? This one? Wait, this one. This one's 3. No, wait, this one was 3. So that and that. Okay, we got it. Okay, so we're gonna go with that, put that away. And then our skin tone, that's what it all looked like together. Like that. Okay, so let me hook up my machine, trim off what needs to go where. We're using the same pink as I have on there. My pink that's on here looks a little bit darker. But it's the same one. Oh wait, this one's fresh pink and this one is, ooh, these are different. Okay. The one I have on here is called fresh pink. I mean, not fresh pink. It's a, yeah, let's, trying to think. The one that's on it is called salmon pink. I'll go ahead. I'll change it. Okay. Let's do this fresh pink. That's awesome. Oh, switching out my colors, I have to tie a knot and then pull them through. My mermaid back. We're gonna do that. That's gonna be okay. So we're going to, I'm setting this up. Takes me a minute. I don't want beige there. I want to switch here and here. Switch. Okay. Alright. So this takes me a minute to set it all up. Make sure all the right threads are where they need to be. Right? And one more time. Oh wait, that one's good. Oh wait, no wait, it's not. I switched it out. And Okay. Now I think I have everything done. And then I will hook you guys up so that you can be watching it too. Okay. So now I have my thing. So let me hook this up. So I can switch you guys over to my machine. There we go. Put this on the machine. And it's going to start doing the pink. We're just going to watch her. I can get you in a better position to look. Hello, Nancy. How are you? Yeah, this is my third project of doing it, so um I'm not that well versed in freestanding lace, but they've come out nice. Let me see if I turn this off and then back on again. It'll move. No. Let's try it again. Nope, it's gonna leave it sitting right there. Oh, really? Do you turn them into jewelry or something? I've always saw the jewelry ones and thought those were neat, but this is my first time doing freestanding lace. I think I remember you mentioning that you do freestanding lace, and I was like, I've never done it before, but I have the stuff, so now I'm trying. Oh, flowers in a vase. So you do you do like all the pieces and put them together? Um, or is it one piece and then you put it together? Because sometimes I would think freestanding lace, you could do individual pieces and then you have to join them. That pink is looking pretty. I like it. Just trying to put away my stuff while I'm going. Trying to stay neat and tidy is hard job. Order by sheet. Oh, that's a good idea. Less till I go. Good. I don't have to do all that stuff. Oh yeah, I think I saw that on that OESD website. Oh my gosh. I was like, I think was it on the OESD website? I think it was. It was Santa and the reindeer. Like it was like a 3D one that you could set up, like you could add extra reindeer for like the 8 tiny reindeer. Oh my gosh, I wanted to do that, but then I was like, I don't think I have the patience for it. I'm just over here looking at that website. Um, she, the person who has this website has very intricate designs. Like they're intricate. I wonder, do you have a multi-needle machine or do you have like a flatbed machine? Because I'm currently running my machine at the lowest speed it can go, and I still like worry that it's gonna like break things. Also, the other thing I hate is I'm very picky when it comes to the number of stitches. I know embroidery machines are meant to do stitching, right? I mean, that's what they're there for. But I feel bad making my machine do it unnecessarily. Like, I always try to keep the stitch count as low as possible. So doing freehand lace is really hard for me. I'm like, oh no, I don't want to do it. Like this one has, I'm trying to see how many stitches are in it. Um, it has 21,524 stitches, which probably is not very much in the world of freestanding lace, but to me, that's like, that's, that's a lot. I always feel like I'm ruining my machine. And to put it in perspective, I'm gonna see how many stitches just putting one of my bags together is. Um, I don't have my bag. Oh, there we go. So just one of my bags is 4,614 stitches. So I don't know, like when you buy it, you're like, oh, I want to baby it. Because when I bought this machine, I bought it used, but it had very low stitches on it. It was only like 800,000 stitches. And now it has, I think it has like 6 million or so. Um, so I don't know. I feel bad about it. Now I gotta look at her flowers. Ooh, she has butterflies. Oh my gosh, I love butterflies. Ooh, oh, that's a pretty butterfly. Oh, I like the butterflies that are like half sunflowers. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh man, how many stitches does that have? 43,000 stitches. Oh my god. Oh, yikes. I mean, they're beautiful, but yikes. Now I gotta look at the flowers. Flowers. Oh wow. Yeah, that's detailed. That poinsettia? Woo, poinsettia is so pretty. I can't believe that's all just stitching. Oh, that's a lot. Wow. Oh, there's a sunflower. I know, I know. Cat likes sunflowers. Whew. Those are very, very intense. So I can see why I can see why yours are uh why your machine has so many stitches. That's a lot. That's a lot of stitching. have horses. They have horses. Animals? Do they have animals? I don't see any animals. Let's see. Well, they do have a horse inside of a horseshoe. Yeah, they do. Oh, and then they have like horseshoes with flowers. A horseshoe with a boot in it. Then just horseshoes. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know if I'm that dedicated. Oh, see, that's like the first thing I do is look at the stitch count. It's so bad. So bad. I'm like, nope. Like if it's over a certain amount, I'm like, nope. Nope. Really wish I could get that droid cam thing to move, like, out of the way. Sorry, guys. I use a free version because I don't want to pay for it. It's a lot. Um, okay, I'm gonna switch it out and see if it'll change it. Nope, it's still in the same spot. Sorry, guys. Yeah, what is um it's a free version of the app to hook it because I use my phone to get a video of my machine going. And then I can transfer it back and forth between my machine or my computer. Let me see if I switch this back to me and I unplug this and I replug this in and see if it'll move it. Nope, it's still in the same place. Sorry. Yes, I did show completed ornaments. So earlier, this was the first one I made the other day. And this is what I made. So Santa Claus. And then I also made the mermaid earlier. I wanted to have something to show so that people knew what I was kind of talking about. So this is the mermaid, what we're making now. But I let Denise and Kat decide what colors. So she went with pink for the mermaid and the mermaid's hair. And then we went with a darker skin tone and then a purple seashell. And then I also got the snowflake. I love snowflakes. So this one I have not washed away the wash away yet. So I haven't done that one yet. This one has been done. Now I just have to figure out a hanger for it. I don't know what hangers to use. I don't really have anything for hangers. So I'm gonna put this back over to the machine, and it's clearly in your view. Try to see if I turn it, if it'll like kind of disappear out of the way. At my text. But I can't look at my text because my phone is working. My phone is videoing the machine. So I have no access to my phone. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, not gonna happen. Unless you send it through Discord or something, then I can check Discord, but other than that, nope. I'm gonna go rinse this one in the water so you guys can see what it looks like when it's all done. That looks pretty. Okay, I'm back. And now it still has water in it. I'm drying it as best I can. Now, I'm not sure, but with freestanding lace, is it normal to have like some threads here and there, like poking out, or should it be immaculate? There's the finished one. There's a little bit of hair or thread over here. And I trimmed it a little, which I probably shouldn't have, but oh well. So that's the finished snowflake. And it's still wet, so it'll gonna take a little time for it to dry. So let's okay. Um yeah, I love snowflakes, and this snowflake was just so pretty. I was like, ooh. Thank you, Kat. I was looking at this stuff earlier. Um, trying to debate what I want. Red, green, gold, and silver, or do I just want like a silver? Or I don't know. Oh, it looks so pretty. Uh-oh. That means he ran out of his red. So, take out the bobbin. So this is my bobbin, what goes under the machine. Oh, you can see it. And this is what is in it. So this is the bobbin housing, and this is the bobbin, and I use magnetic bobbins to help with tension. So I take out a new bobbin. Here's a new one. And you find the end. Now, I'm hoping the problem with this though is I may pretend to cut it, and I'm gonna go back a few stitches so that it starts it off nice and neat, if that makes sense. So I don't want it to miss any stitching. So I'll probably move it back. I usually do about 30 stitches that I go back. And my pink is doing something weird. Okay. It's and then I will restart it about 30 stitches back, so hopefully it doesn't miss or skip anything. Okay. It's so pretty. It was weird because in a way I was worried that the pink would be too light, but it'll be perfect. Not for can you guys really see that? See how pretty that is. Probably very blurry, sorry. Okay. Yeah, I would say silver's the safest too. Am I too loud, guys? Let me try and pull this down a little. My That's a little better. Um, yeah, silver's the safest, I think, because it would go with white and it would go with a bunch of other colors. It would also go with the Santa, but the gold buckle and the gold would go too. Hmm. That's 440 yards each. But you get a better deal with going with the really big ones. I'm on Ditsy's Discord, Ditsy's Diamond Den. Is that what it's called? I don't know. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Ditsy's Diamond Den. Almost there. No, it's still. Oh, it's working on her bodice, I think. Yeah. And I just bought a ton of needles because I realized I'm like out of needles. or close to out of needles. So had to purchase them, and I made sure to buy like 300 needles because I use these needles all the time, but where I purchased them from, they charge a base shipping whether you're buying something a little bit bigger or buying something teeny tiny. And if you know, like, needles come in a little tiny package, right? It's a little tiny package. It's not very big and it's not very heavy. And it comes in like a pack of 100, and it was like almost $13 to ship this little pack of 100. So I was like, well, I'm going to buy 300 of them. I went a bit overkill on it, but oh well. I was like, well, I should be set for a good long while. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but um so my husband his work is having like a casino night for their Christmas party this year. And so it says formal attire and all of this kind of stuff. And I'm like, oh Lord. Um, I do have like a jumpsuit I can wear that's got gold and silver like sparkles that run through it in like stripes. Um, and I'm fine with wearing that, but it's like a jumpsuit, and I rarely ever get like really prettied up. So I did order a dress off of like, I think it's called Ever Pretty. I'm not sure if it's gonna fit me or not. So I'm a little, sad about it, but I hope it fits because it's beautiful from the pictures, and hopefully it won't be a letdown. But um yeah, I rarely get to get pretty. Like, so it would be nice to get pretty. You guys want to see the dress that I ordered? Please keep your fingers crossed that it fits me. I'll be so sad if it doesn't. Um, and pick I didn't pick the color. My husband and my son were the ones that were like, "Oh, you should get that color." So I would have gone with like the dark maroon color, but I let them choose. I look good in either one of these colors, so I guess it's okay. But we'll see how it goes. So this is the dress. I'm trying to see if I can get it up so you guys can see a better picture of it. And I don't want to show you that. That's the back of her. Now it needs the back. I mean, I guess I could keep the back there. Yeah. Save the photos. Now we're gonna do the front. Okay. Okay. Probably not. So I'll just wear the other outfit. If I had enough money, I would have bought both of them and then returned it, but um the size of this dress, I got like the biggest size that they had. So it's probably it yeah, yeah. The joys of being plus size. Okay, so here, let me turn it around. Okay, so here's the dress that I ordered. And I don't know if you can see on it, but it's sparkly. Like it's got like a sparkle to it. So, and then, I mean, it's probably not going to touch the floor because I'm pretty tall. So, and then here's the back of it. So I think the back is pretty too. I thought it was really pretty and I was like, oh, sparkly. And my husband, he was in a wedding in September. He was in his nephew's wedding and their wedding was yes, I got the green color because my husband and my son were like, you should get that color. So I look okay in green. I need a really dark color. See, if you can tell, I go good with darker colors because I'm so pale. But my husband was in a wedding in September and they had a themed wedding, which was kind of like a Celtic Lord of the Rings kind of theme, sort of, which I thought was going to be a little silly when I first saw it. But all the guys looked great. Like, and I thought my husband looked super handsome. And if any of you are familiar with Outlander, if you've ever seen the show Outlander, he reminds me of Dougal because my husband kind of has the salt and pepper kind of goatee. So he reminds me of Dougal. Okay, so here's the machine. It's all done. Aren't you guys excited to see? Okay. Oh, wow. That does look pretty, guys. Yeah, so I've watched the whole show. Well, I haven't seen the new ones because I don't get it. But okay, so who's ready? Okay. Okay, here we go. Is everyone ready? Do you want to see it in the hoop or do you want me to take it out of the hoop? Let's see it in the hoop first and then I'll take it out. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Look how pretty the mermaid is. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Okay, now I'll take it out. So there's metal, probably coming from a. That comes from a. I'm wondering if a metal piece came from one of my. That was weird. Look how pretty. Now I need to trim it and go get it washed. And then I'm gonna just trim off these threads in the back a little bit. Not enough to cut the knot or anything, but just enough to like neaten it up. Okay. Then trim this outer bit so there isn't a ton for the water to have to soak away. Now, Nancy, I don't know if you're still here or if I'm doing this even remotely correctly, but this is what I've been doing. I've been trimming away the excess so that it doesn't have to be dissolved. Okay. Just make sure I don't cut any of the threads, because then that would be bad. Then we would have a useless ornament. Okay. So here is the complete ornament. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I wish, do I have a black, I have a black piece of paper. Hold on. Okay, black piece of paper, where are you? Okay. So here's the ornament. Isn't that pretty? Okay, now I need to go and put it in water. Okay, let me go put this in water, and then I can bring it back so you can see it. Okay. I bring you with me, but my phone would not be connected to my computer, so I can't bring you with me. Okay, guys, I'm back. Yeah, the exclusive design. Trying to dry it off a little more. It's gonna take a little while for it to dry. But it's like I'm giving it CPR. Okay. It's so pretty. I'm gonna like iron it a little bit. It's cord, man. Cord, stop. Okay. Now, once it dries, it will be a little more stiff. So this one's finally dried, and it's kind of a bit more stiff. Now I could make it stiffer by using starch. But I think I'm gonna try and stay away from that as much as I can. So this was the one that I made earlier. She was very pale. She's me. Okay, very pale. And then with like a tealish green seashell. And then here is your guys' design. There it is. Isn't it pretty? I'll keep my face out of the way so you can see the design and not me. It's so pretty. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. Okay, I've been placing my, this is like a glass thing for a cutter. So I can place that on it and it like folds it down so it flattens evenly. Okay. That turned out very pretty. Very nice. Good job, guys. Okay. All right. So, what do we want to do next? Do we want to make another mermaid? Or do we want to make or do we want to make a snowflake? Or a snowman? It's not a snowman. This is not a snowman. This is Santa. Okay, a Santa, a snowflake, or another mermaid? Completely up to you. Okay. See, and this is that it takes a while to think of like colors and stuff. It's like, oh, do I like this one or this one or okay. So, do you want to make another want to make another mermaid? Yes? Do you want the exact same everything? The Santa. This is my Santa. Remember, this is just cord that I had. So, no, I don't usually write down. Probably a smart idea to do, but I don't keep I don't keep a like I don't have a journal or anything to write anything in. So yeah, probably should do that. Okay. So we'll make the same exact one. Okay. And this one will just hang out over here while it dries. I have it on some paper towel and I'll put this on top of it so it's got some weight on it to dry. Okay. Now, yeah, I probably should keep a journal. I don't. Well, I think Denise wanted the same exact mermaid, right? If not, I can change it. It doesn't matter. I like the purple for the thing, but I feel like a lighter purple would be pretty. Like so that one is a touch darker. That one might be pretty. Oh, so now you want a purple with a pink? Let me grab another. Where did I put that? Oh, I put it right here. Oh, and it flipped the other way. Is that what you want, Denise? Do you want the pink with the purple shell, or do you want a different one? Because odds are, if I did put these on my website, I would not be doing like pick your colors stuff on the website, just because then it gets really deep. You know what I mean? I like doing it for lives because then people get to be a part of the process instead of just sitting there going, "This is boring." Okay, so here again is not pulled tight. I don't like that. Don't like it. What is this metal coming from? I keep little pieces of metal. I don't know where it's coming from. I'm assuming it's coming from my magnets, but that's annoying. There we go. That's a bit tighter. Okay, so I've got this ready. So, are we switching? Are we going to switch purple? We're going to do purple mermaid and hair. I could experience color if cat. Yeah, let's see. I wish I had more machines, but I don't have more machines. I was thinking to myself, I was like, if I ever got another machine, where would I even put it? My basement's full. It's full. It's full. Um, yeah, we could do mermaids all day long. Um, I like the skin tone. I'm just trying to debate if whether that purple is a good purple. Um, I don't know. Okay, what do you guys want me to do? Because so we'll keep the skin tone the same. Do you want the pink and the purple the same, or switch them? I like the initial colors and could experiment all day long with pinks and purples. However, can't I? You like the initial colors. Okay. So let's do the purple mermaid and the pink thing. It'll give you something a little different to look at. Okay. Now I'm gonna go and make it purple. That purple. Okay. All right. So now it can begin. Sewing. Here we go. It's off. Okay. And I really wish I could get rid of that using droidcam.app or whatever. Sorry. I know it's kind of annoying. I know you guys are enjoying watching. Um, I know you guys are enjoying watching the embroidery machine, but I thought I would also mention. So, if I was on Sparkly Diamonds the other day, and I did mention that I have a couple new bags that will be coming out. I don't know if they'll be coming out this year or not. This one might. I don't know. I don't know when I'm bringing it out. But I picked up a couple of fabrics. One is actually for an event. And I mentioned, so the event coordinator of it is Kat from Sparkle Dust and Diamonds, and she is having a year-long horse event, the Year of the Horse. And she asked if I would do an event bag, which I usually don't do those anymore, just because they're a lot of work, and sometimes I get stuck with a lot of product left over. Because I do know my bags are on the more expensive side, and I have been looking into reducing my prices. But then I'm like, if I reduce my prices, then I don't know if I'll be able to. I don't know. Anyway, so but I couldn't say no to Kat because she's been a really big supporter of mine and has always cheered me on, just like Denise has. So I was like, well, I can't say no. So I went out looking for fabric for her event, and this is what will be coming out. And that's the horse. And then the liner will be this like toffee caramelish color. Whoop. So it's that liner. And I just thought it went really, really well with the horses. I haven't made it into a bag yet. I have prepped some, but I haven't made them into bags yet. So that, and then it's Christmas time, and I think I'm a little late to this. And but I found this fabric online, or not online. I didn't find this online. I found it at my local store. So, since Joann's went out of business, trying to find good fabric, it's not horribly hard if you have a close place, but it is more expensive, obviously, because Joann's like a big, huge company. So, but I found this at my local quilting store and I fell in love with it. And I was like, oh my gosh. So, this is another Christmas design I have. I haven't made these into bags yet either. I'm wondering if it's a little too late to be releasing it. Because usually you have a better audience when they're like ready to buy the stuff. Like it's holiday time. Well, it's almost holidays overtime. So, but I found this. And then my favorite part is the liner that goes with it. Is like my favorite part. So, this is the liner that will go with it. That's the liner. And I don't know why, but the liner reminds me so much of like Home Alone. I don't know why, but I'm like, ooh, Home Alone. Because of their wallpaper or something. It makes me think of that. So my kids have really gotten into Home Alone this year. Like I showed them it the other day and then they were like, can we watch it again? And then they watched Home Alone 2. And my son was like, my favorite is when he gets electrocuted. And I was like, great. So those are the holiday. And I also did put a new holiday one up a while ago. It's my snowman, my Winter Wonderland one. Like I need to make. So here's my Winter Wonderland bags. I guess I don't have a basic bag made. Bummer. Um, but I will turn you back over to the machine. So, yeah, they like it. My favorite movie during Christmas is the Santa Claus movie. I've always loved them. I really like um I really like Tim Allen. So he's like one of Tim Allen I like. I love Robin Williams. Um out of all the actors and things, Robin Will Robin Williams hit me really hard. Like I don't even know the man, but he was one of my favorite actors. Um and then I also really love what is the woman? Oh, I can't remember her name. She just passed away not that long ago. She was in Downton Abbey. She was in Sister Act. She was like the head nun. Um, she was in Harry Potter. I loved her too. So okay, I'm gonna put these away. Yeah, Maggie. Yeah, I love that lady. She was like, isn't it really funny though? Like, I thought she was super old when she was in Sister Act, and then when she was in Downton Abbey, I was like, wow, what? I was like, she's like the same. Like, I don't know, but I love that lady. Okay, Denise, I can put you down for one of those, for one of each of those. Do you want to wait until I have them on my website, or do you want them PayPal or whatever? She did pass, a little while ago. The one that played Professor McGonagall. I probably pronounced that wrong. Um, Maggie Smith. Yeah, she passed away in September. So September 27th of 2024, actually. So a year ago. I thought it was more recent than that. It was a year ago. Wow. Yeah, I liked her too. Um, okay, Nancy, thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good night. Sounds good, Denise. Yeah, I gotta get to making them anyway. I've put it off and I've put it off. I bought this fabric probably last week, and I was like, I'll get to it eventually. Because I know, Cat's event isn't until the January 1st. So I was like, I got some time. Oh, and I didn't mention this, but with this fabric, what I like about this fabric, is if you look up close, the outline, it's like golden. Like it's got like a shimmer to it. So it's the outline on all the houses and on the tree and everything has like a golden shimmer to it. I love that. Um, yeah, I love that. I swear, guys, I wish I had another machine so that I could be working on bags while this was going. I'm one of those people that doesn't like to like waste time. Like if I could be incorporating other things, I'd be doing it. um, I don't think I have you as a moderator. Hold on. Um, I think I have you as a moderator. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't show up for me, whether you are or not. There you go. I try not to make people feel like they have to mod. Like, if you show up and you're just here, I mean, it would be nice, like, if somebody did something inappropriate on the channel, you could get rid of it, but, like, um, but other than that, like, I hate, I hate people feeling like if they're here, they need to be working. I'm like, you're here to watch this, not to work. Not really. I don't know. Um, I was trying to figure it out. Um, I'm horrible at coming up with prices, guys. Like, I have my on my website. If you go to my website, it has a banner that says what's going on. Yeah, I'm sure that Denise is gonna get into all kinds of trouble. She's just the biggest troublemaker. Like, I don't know if she's gonna start blurting stuff out that she shouldn't be blurting out. And then I don't know if I'll have enough time to be able to put up ornaments this year, like this kind of ornament, because then it would take all the time away from the kids. So you guys might just be getting some exclusive this year. Does anyone have any questions? It's always so quiet. Unless you're enjoying just watching the machine stitch, then that's fine. But I always feel like awkward silences. And probably after this one stitches, we're gonna call it good on a live, just because I know there's a lot of other people that are gonna be going live, so this should hopefully finish up before then, and then we can finish it all up. Wonder, I don't want to get my phone too close because if I get my phone too close, then it can, those magnets can also ruin my phone. So I try not to get it too close, but if that gets too fuzzy and annoying, I'll just put it back to where it was. Because sometimes it comes into view and it looks great, and then next minute it's fuzzy. thing. Oh, there we go. Just had a delivery, so I was like, quick, I gotta go get it. just had an order at my door. And so I showed you the dress that I ordered. And I also ordered some shoes because I don't have any nice shoes anymore. So I just ordered these ones. And I just tried them on and they fit amazing. The new shoe. Oh, I gotta show it to you. Do you guys want to see the shoes? Now they're kind of dirty. I think they were tried on by someone else, but they still look in fine shape, so nothing I'm going to complain about. Anyone want to see the shoes? If not, that's fine. I was like, oh, maybe I'll share with you guys because I don't have any girls in my life that are like, oh, I want to see. My mom is not girly. She's not like, oh yeah, I want to see the cute shoes. Okay, so here we go. I got like little cute tiny heels because I can't do big heels. They're cute. I like them. And they'll go pretty with the dress. And it won't make me too much taller than I already am. Because I'm pretty tall. If you guys didn't know, I am 5'8". So if I put anything too tall on, I'm gonna be way too tall. That's what I was thinking, that they go good with the dress too. It's like make a mermaid and also play dress up at the same time. And they fit me, which is amazing. Because I don't know about you, but when I go to a shoe store, they never have shoes that fit me. I'm like, oh, like because I have wide feet, so when I find a shoe that fits right, I'm like, oh, this is beautiful. It's amazing. Now I'm gonna just walk around the room and see how they feel. Oh yeah, I could wear them. Oh, I'm excited. This is a good day. The things fit right, they don't hurt. Oh yeah. My dad had to have back surgery. He had it 2 years ago, I think. Yeah, I think it was 2 years ago. He had back surgery. Um, yeah. So they had him go in for X-rays, and they were like, "Oh, nothing looks bad." And then um, I got it from Life Stride, and you can buy them in wide widths. So that's what I went with. So it's Life Stride. I was able to get mine on Amazon, but they do have a website too. So it's capital LIFE and then capital STRIDE. I saw another cute pair of like boots from like Torrid, but the Torrid boots they didn't have any more. So guys, I might just wear these the rest of the night. Goes with my outfit. Okay. So I'll move this out of the way and switch it. Switch. Grab it. but I need that's why I got these, because I have something going on with my foot, on my left foot, like the heel. It's not, everyone goes, oh, it's plantar fasciitis. And I'm like, no, plantar fasciitis is like under your foot. Mine is on my heel, like the connection of the ligament on the back of my heel. And it's excruciatingly painful to walk, to go up and down stairs, to stretch it, to everything. And I really need to see like a foot doctor, but I haven't. Because I'm getting really fed up going to doctors and them just passing me around to 500 million other doctors, and I'm like, you don't even know what's wrong with me. So, this teeny tiny heel, I can do heel. Like, I can do that little heel. Yeah, and I even have like a lump on the back of my heel on my left foot. Like, I went to a physical therapist and they had me do stretches and all this kinds of stuff, and it didn't do anything for it. And I'm like, wow, you guys are wasting my time and my money. So, yeah, that's been fun. And I just recently had a heart monitor on for about 2 weeks to see how my heart's doing with different things. So, anywho, back to, I'm checking it over and I'm snipping anything. Yeah, I gotta do that, but I would need to talk to the doctor, and the doctor would say, you can go here, and then you know how it is, guys, where you have to ask for permission to see everyone. Okay. All right. Are you ready? I'm not sure when somebody said that it can take like 3 weeks, but it was like this really cool kind of patch that sticks to your chest and it collects the information. And so I had to wear it for 2 weeks, and it said minimum 48 hours or something. And oh my gosh, guys, I was so itchy. Like, it was so bad. I was like, I just wanted to rip the thing off. But I like powered through. I was like, no, just do it. You can do it. And then taking showers wasn't great either, because you have to like kind of keep it dry-ish. So then I finally was able to take it off like the day after Thanksgiving. I took it off. And taking that off hurt so bad. And I think it actually left a blister on my chest. So, yeah, I have a blister that's kind of healing. Yeah. My skin got so mad. It was like, you are a jerk. And I can't do those like sensor things. I one time had a Fitbit and it like burnt a hole. Not a hole, but it like burnt around like button size into my hand, into my wrist. And so I was like, well, that's going back. Apparently, I have very sensitive skin. Okay, so are you ready? Drum roll, please. Here we go. Whoa! Isn't it pretty? I do have some sensitive skin. So does my son. My son has sensitive skin too. I'm like, you're just like mommy. Oh, wrong side. Sorry. Oh, there we go. Oh, isn't she pretty? Now I want to sing. I want to sing the song. Isn't she lovely? Good thing I'm not monetized. Okay. Okay, now I'm just gonna trim around it. Okay, there it is. And if you guys want to hold on a second, I'll go and dunk it in water, and then we'll see what she looks like all um all dissolved. I'll be right back. I gotta leave these shoes here. That'll be fun running up the stairs, right? Talk about falling and hurting myself. Oh, I'm so excited! I hate going shoe shopping because it's like a nightmare. Take these shoes up while I go. And then I'll be right back. Promise, promise. Yep. I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry. I know it takes a while. Pop what on? See? What? What's going on? Hi, Lee. No, I took the shoes off. I have my regular guys. 99.9% of the time I have my tennis shoes on. I mean, not around the house. I don't wear shoes, but oh, okay. So here is now, just to let you guys know, there are some loose threads. You can see this little thread down here at the bottom. I don't want to snip off too much, or it could, it could damage the integrity of the stitching. So, but this is still wet, so it's not perfect. How do you like it? What do you think? What do you think? No, I took the shoes off. I was like, I'm gonna fall my way up the stairs if I don't take these shoes off. So that's the pretty ornament. You don't want to see my face. Pretty. It's so pretty. Oh no, now I'm gonna sing that song. Yeah, I just press it down. So here's the finish. This one's not completely dry, but it's a lot more dry. So I think out of the two, I like the pink, personally. But I also really like pink. Okay. Man, if you're really bold, you could make them earrings. That's what they look like. Pretty. I like it. I like it. They're very pretty. Trying to squeeze out the water. Yeah, that would be a bold statement. Like, if you really, that's a lot going on. So here was my just plain white one. This is the plain white one. And then your guys's pink and purple. And then your purple and pink. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, I wouldn't doubt that they do things like that. I live in Colorado and they do things like that. So pretty. But I like the pink and the purple ones. Pink and the purple ones, what? Okay, so you wanted another one? Okay, so you each want a pink, purple, and a purple and a pink, right? You each want one of those? She likes the purple one. Purple. One thing I do have to say is when so if you have a Christmas tree and you hang it on the Christmas tree, let me make sure I'm going the right direction. When you hang them, oops, sorry. When you hang them on the Christmas tree, they are so pretty with the light going through them. Like when I hang this one on the Christmas tree, it's so pretty. It's like so delicate and like just the light going through. So, I'm thinking I'm going to have to get silver. The silver thread that you were showing me, Kat. How did I forget your name? Okay. So I'll hang it with silver. Does that sound good? Or oop, don't hold it by the little piece. I think silver would go best with most of what I sell because it would just go with everything. Like gold would kind of clash with this. I think like a silver thread holding it would work the best. So I'll have to pick up some silver because I don't have that. Right now I'm trying to iron this out of it. Oh no, oh no. Okay. Whoa. On. So just think how pretty this would be as a silver. That'd be pretty. Silver or gold. That'd be pretty too. Okay. All right. So I'll put you both down for pink and a purple. Okay. Um where'd my weight go? So I'll put you both down for a pink and a purple, and you wanna the horse bag. The horse bag will for sure end up on my website. I'm not sure about that one yet. Okay. So, and I'll get some silver to hang. Yeah, silver snowflakes would be pretty. But I have like they do have actual metallic threads, but metallic threads are very thin and they're kind of weak when they're going through a machine embroidery. So I would have to do like a silver thread like this. Like I'd have to do something like this, not an actual metallic. Does that make sense? And I have a gold that looks pretty gold. Where did it go? Oh, I have it up to my machine. Then I have this one. I like this gold too. So I could do like this kind of gold or this. These are not metallics, but they're close-ish. Okay, so I think that's it of what I could get done tonight. Um, Christmas house bag for yes. So I have you down for the horse, the gingerbread house, the pink and the purple mermaids. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I think I have that done. Do you guys have any other questions for me? Oh, yeah, it's just in time for Kara's Live. See, we got done. Look how much we accomplished, guys. Okay. So I will reach out to both of you, okay? And I think that'll do it, guys. Thank you for joining me and going along with all my weird random stuff. Um, well, I would stay on longer, but my kids and my husband should be home soonish. He took them out like to go to a playground for a while. Um, and I don't know when they're gonna get here. So, some kind of green. Yeah. I don't know if I have a green. Well, that might be good for me. Guys, if you keep me going, I'm gonna keep going. I have this kind of green. I have like this. I have like really dark greens too. But I don't know how dark we'd want to go. I think this teal. Oh, I also have this teal too. And a yellow. Yellow would look pretty too. So I have. This is like a greenish teal. This is the color I used for the um. This is the color I used for the seashell. So that's the color I used for the seashell. Then I also have like this really bright teal. And then I do have like this kind of green. It's almost like a soft, sagey kind of green. Same with this one. They're about the same kind of color. This one might be a little bit lighter than this one. And then this one. So yellow. I have a really pale yellow. And then, whoa, those are kind of neon. Yeah, I don't want to do no neon yellow. So I have this extremely pale yellow. This pale yellow and that green. That might be pretty. And then, or this green and that yellow. This one looks a little too neon for me. That's pretty neon. I don't know. And then I have this yellow. That might be too much. I don't know. Or I did have like it's like a peachy kind of color. So this and that would be kind of pretty. Like this is almost like a, let's take this off. That would be pretty. You have lots of options. You're not going to be short for options. And this yellow. So this, you like this and this? That is pretty. I like that one. I think that would be pretty for the mermaid, and then this one. If only my machine was faster at this, guys. So this for the mermaid and this for the seashell. Ooh, this one might look pretty too. So like this green and that. That would be a pretty mix too. I like those. So I'll put these to the side and do these ones. So this and then this. So I'll make this the mermaid and this. So yeah, that's, I'll put those to the side so I know which ones I grabbed. um yeah, I like that one and that one. So I'll see if I can make any more. I mean, it takes a little bit of time. Do you want me to just keep the skin tone the same color? I keep forgetting you guys are behind when I'm talking about something. So I'm always like, they haven't said anything yet. Which means you guys are, YouTube is lagging. So I'm like, why aren't they talking? Because they're not. I really like that yellow. That's a pretty yellow. Yes, just get. Great. Got it. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me put this away. If I don't put my stuff away, then I'm like, where did I put the stuff? And then I'll be looking for it later and I'll be confused. Ooh, I see another pretty color. Wait, is this like the same color as this one? Sort of. It's a little bit darker. And then I also have, I'm sure you guys want to see this. Probably not, but I also have some threads in here too. Okay. Bye, Lee. Thanks for stopping by. Lee and Lenore. Not just Lee. For sure Lenore's there too. I also have a bunch of here too. Okay. I'm gonna have to write a list, guys. I'm gonna have to write a list. I have like orange. Ooh, look at that orange. That's a pretty color. That would be a good sea color. Ooh, that one's super tealy and underwater theme. Oh, more purples. Got more purples. More purple. I know. If only my machine was faster, then you could really do mermaids all day long. But then with homeschool, I wouldn't have time to do it all day long. Yeah, I really like that orange. That orange would be pretty with something. I'm not sure what, but orange and blue. Blue goes good with orange. Blue. Ooh, I see a pretty blue. We could maybe do maybe this blue and this orange. That would be pretty. Okay, guys. So I will head out and let you guys head out. um, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you. I hope you had fun.